I'm back. Let's talk. Hello. It's been approximately 7 months, so welcome back. If you are already a viewer of mine, if you're new, this is either going to be a really good video for you to start with or a really strange one. Depending on your perspective. You're more than welcome in any case. My name is Ash. Welcome to All Hallows Raven. This is the rundown of the video. I'm going to talk a little bit about where I've been, what happened, how I am, and just trigger warning for that section because I will be talking about my mental health. I won't be going into too much extensive detail, but I completely understand if that could be triggering for you, so I will timestamp these chapters down below so you can skip all that if you're only interested in the rest of it. Then I'm going to talk about some content changes and then I've got an announcement, and it's not that. Stop assuming that women of a certain age. I'm going to make that announcement. It's not that. It's a content based announcement. So those are the main features of this video. Hope you're doing well. Let me know how life's treating you, how 2023 has been treating you, because I don't think I've seen you since Vlogmas, so sorry about that. I'm like clutching my notes, I'm so nervous. You know how they say like ring rust in wrestling? I'm feeling a bit rusty. Where I've been, well, where do I start with that? Last year was great. I relaunched the channel to this more spooky focus, which was definitely the right direction for me. Did some awesome content during October. I last minute did the 13 days of Raven thing. Then it was my sister's wedding, and I was very, very busy with that because I had some projects that I was working on for her wedding. That was the end of November, and then just got into Christmas and Vlogmas, and I was kind of finding my way again with content. And then 2023 hit, and I don't really know what happened specifically. It's been a rough few years, I think. You know, most people can relate to that. And I've kept, picking myself up and whatnot, but it's been a hard 6 months, or up until the last few weeks. I felt a lot better. More than a few weeks, probably the last month or two, I felt a lot better. And so instead of rushing back into this, I've actually taken the time to really think about what I want to do and kind of get myself set up better instead of just rushing back into it. That's why I prioritised tidying my background. You'll see in a vlog, which I'm kind of filming at the same time, the other side of the room is an absolute trash heap, but this is good, so I can film. So I prioritise things like that. I've made myself a Notion and somewhere to put my ideas down and somewhere to, develop the videos a bit more, because I would make notes, but I never really planned or scripted the way that a lot of other people do. And I was mostly doing vlogs, which don't do the best. I will say that. We have experimented with, because just for context, I am a professional social media manager. So we have experimented with putting spend, like marketing spend, behind some of the videos to kind of test that. Basically, I killed this channel, right? But I keep having these long breaks. I know all the right things to do because I do it professionally. I advise clients and stuff till I'm blue in the face about, the best practices and whatnot. I just haven't been very good at doing that for myself. And it is hard when you do it as your job and then you're trying to do it for yourself. It is difficult. Sometimes when you finish work, it's like, do I want to edit a vlog? Don't get me wrong, I love editing. So this year, while my mental health has not been the best, I've prioritised hobbies. Are we still in focus? Yeah. I've prioritised hobbies and taken time for myself, kind of let myself go with the flow. So I've been big into journaling at one point. The other day I put a game on the Xbox and I was gaming, and sometimes I'm into reading, and I've just been kind of letting myself just do whatever I want in my free time, prioritising rest. And I'm now at a stage where I'm prioritising physical health as well, because that is something that definitely went out the window. I've not gotten ill, but I just mean I haven't been taking good care of myself. Like that's just the very simple way of putting it. And so I'm prioritising fueling my body and mind, and getting back to a place of health, both physically and mentally. And it wasn't until I'd made progress mentally, obviously, that I could really properly consider coming back here. It takes a lot of confidence to do this, and it just hasn't been there. I did not think I was going to get a bit teary, but I'll move on in a minute. Not only does it take personal confidence, but it requires me kind of being here and being present with you. I wasn't in a space where I could do that. I wouldn't say my mental health is 100%, like, it's getting there. You know, after saying all that, I'm okay. I have a good support system, and I am well versed in how to, for the most part, cope with it these days. You know, me and my mental health, we go way back. I hope you're all doing well. It's been a weird time the last few years, so I hope you're doing okay. I don't want to dwell on that part of it too long. I was gone, now I'm back. Hello. Okay, let's talk about some content changes. I apologise in advance. It's going to be fine. As I mentioned briefly earlier, this channel is not in the best standing in the algorithm, I wouldn't say. Not that you can officially find that out, but you know, I think it's pretty obvious. And I made the move to go in a more spooky direction last year, which was, like I said, definitely the right decision for me. But this is kind of phase 2 of that whole thing. So I want to zero in the content even more. Why am I nervous about this? So any eagle eyes out there may have already noticed some changes. We have a new tagline, if you like. I love a tagline, I don't know why. And that is spooky stories and macabre media. I really felt that I was trying to cram too much of all the things that I love into one channel, especially a channel that we've been on a journey together, okay, since January 2017. There was a lot of years where I was really just, you know, having fun and kind of figuring out this platform and, you know, what I wanted to do. I have a lot more experience, both personally and professionally now. So I really wanted to zero in the content, so spooky stories and macabre, what was that? Macabre media, bookish content, and TV movies with an overarching theme of spooky. So not horror, well, horror will be included, but not just horror. There's a lot of amazing channels that already do that. I wanted to really focus on everything from family films right through to horror under the umbrella of spooky, stopping off at, you know, creature features, cozy mystery, thrillers, some action, fantasy, all the way up to horror. Do some themed videos and, you know, similar to what I've done with like bookish content, so recommendations lists, like themed lists, maybe to watch lists, maybe some tier ranking, because I bloody love those videos and I really want to do them. We're physical media ghouls, my husband and I, so there might be some DVD hauls, things like that, all focusing on spooky. What I've watched recently, anything else that I and you, give me suggestions, can think of. And then the bookish content will stay largely the same as it has when I've done bookish content. So TBRs, something may be making a return. I'm planning on bringing back my TBR back after it's had a bit of a spooky makeover, but that will be seasonal. Trying to do it every month was the mistake that I made. The TBRs were too long, I couldn't keep up with it. Editing those videos was a nightmare, trying to do that every single month because it was multiple cameras and it took a long time to film them and edit them, so trying to do that every month was just too difficult. So I'm going to do them seasonally. So guess which season we're going to start with? Spooky season, obviously. So I'm going to give it a bit of a revamp and then it'll basically be like spooky season, Halloween, Winterween, creepy Christmas, Springween and Summerween. And whatever TBR comes out of that will be for the entire season. So like 3 months, as opposed to trying to do a stack of 15 books or whatever it was when I was doing it in a month. It's just not, I have too many hobbies, okay? Too many hobbies, a house to clean, a job, all of that. I can't do 15 books a month. And also I'm kind of off the reading wagon at the moment, which is another reason I was really keen to get back on YouTube, because from an accountability point of view, it's really good for my reading. If you want wrap-ups, what I've read, which would be more possible now, not doing that every month. Maybe recommendations. I'll be better at the movie recommendations because I've probably seen more movies than I've read books. Where I'm struggling is what to do about reading vlogs. Because obviously I really enjoyed doing the Scream/Final Girl one that I did last year, which was before the channel rebrand actually, but it was me testing the water, you see. So maybe if it's specifically themed, I'll do it, instead of it just being like a random reading vlog. I don't know, let me know your thoughts on that. Yeah, book hauls, book lists, TBRs, maybe some times anticipated. I've got some ideas, but not all, okay? So if you have any suggestions for anything that would fit into the new kind of content, then please let me know. So there may be some unanswered questions there. I can see my sister, like, some steam coming out of her ears with the burning question, what about Vlogmas? Vlogmas is not going to be on this channel anymore, because the announcement is, you've probably worked it out by now. Why am I nervous to say this? You've probably already got it. I'm starting a second channel. This is something that I thought about for a really long time, and I'm excited and really nervous to do that. The new channel is going to be called All Hallows Raven Bonus Features, like on a DVD. So for short, it's AHR : bonus features. I think I did a tagline for that as well. I'm forgetting what I've got now. And basically that's going to be my vlogs/lifestyle channel. Spooky themed, obviously. Halloween hauls will go over there. Vlogs will go over there. Anything to do with, when I've done like the big Halloween clean or the big Christmas clean, anything like that will be going over there. Vlogmas will be going over there. With that being said, this channel will be getting a clear out. I've already cleared out the Vlogmas. Sorry, I've already cleared out a lot of stuff. I will probably do more. I'm taking my time with it just because I was hesitant to get rid of my most popular videos from like way back when I was just doing planning stuff, until I've got a beat on this new type of content and we've got a rhythm going, and then I will completely clear this channel out. I may even keep some of the spooky vlogs and just take it as this is a transition into the new style of content. I'm not sure about that yet. Vlogmas is already down. I've unlisted the playlists because doing that means that I can put a section on the home screen of the new channel, which will obviously be linked down below, by the way. And it's in my channels section, the tab. It means I can put a section on the home screen that I can add the vlogmases from this channel onto that channel, if that makes sense. Hope that makes sense. So you can't see them here, but you'll be able to see them there. I don't know if I've already done that, or I'll do that closer to the time. So don't worry. That's mostly for my sister. I know there's a few people that enjoy the vlogmases. So anything to do with the home, other hobbies, so crafting, decorating, hey, even baking, I don't know. Probably a more vloggy format, apart from some videos like I'm going to film a kind of sat down or stood up Halloween homeware haul, because those are the types of videos that a wider reach of people will be interested in. So I'll probably siphon them out into their own videos. The rest of it will be mostly vlog style. I'm really excited and very nervous about this change. Starting from zero is very scary. Please subscribe over there. So if you do want to continue seeing that content, it's not going to be here anymore. So I advise you to subscribe over there if that's the content that you liked. And with the two channels, I'm hoping that I can keep the overall, spooky, crafty and terrifyingly bookish, which the channel was before, will be now across two channels instead of one. So hopefully that's an exciting announcement. Hopefully that's a happy announcement. I'm thinking about whether to do 13 Days of Ravenween again and what that will look like. If you're interested in that, let me know. It may be that I do it like some over here, some over there. I'm planning in advance, so if you have any recommendations from now basically through to the end of the year for both channels, let me know what you want to see, especially for the second channel, because that's the channel where I'm happy now for, anything. Obviously as long as I can tie it into, being spooky. I hope I've covered everything. Oh, schedule. I haven't nailed down a specific schedule. I'm going to aim at first for a video a week across the two channels. We're heading into spooky season, so it might ramp up a bit more. That is the goal for me. If I hit that, I'll be happy. If I can do more, I will. I would rather get in a steady rhythm with you guys. So that would be every 2 weeks on each channel, alternating. I would rather have a steady rhythm of uploading for you guys and being consistent and not going away for months than it ending up overwhelming me so I go away for months. Because I really, really enjoy doing this and I want to do this. This whole time has been about getting to a place where I was happy with the kind of content. I was happy with the decision to open a second channel, set up, create a second channel, and I was happy and in a place where I felt like I could commit to creating content again. There's 2 YouTube channels. For now, there's only going to be a single of the social media. So at All Hallows Raven over on Instagram, Threads, and I am on TikTok. If you'd like to follow me there, All Hallows Raven, they will be staying as individual, just as one username for the time being. Whether that changes depending on how well these channels do, it might be that I need to make some changes and set up separate accounts for separate content. But for now, I'm just staying as All Hallows Raven on Instagram, Threads, TikTok. I think that's it. So if you're new and you've watched all this, thank you so much, for spending this. But it's half an hour of footage, but we'll see what we can get it down to. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for all your support, those of you that have been with me since the beginning, which I know there are some of you, and all the different changes that we've gone through together with regards to the content. I hope you're excited. Leave me any content requests down below. I may do a mini introduction update video over there. Make sure you subscribe. I would love to start over there with some subscribers. I'm not gonna lie. So I'll see you soon. So until next time, bye for now.